Comedian and actor Eddie Murphy recently opened up in the Netflix documentary Being Eddie about a surprising early career encounter with Oscar-winning actor Yul Brynner. Murphy, who was 21 at the time, says he was invited by Brynner and Brynner's wife to join them after his 21st birthday party at the legendary club Studio 54. What seemed like a casual offer at the time later registered in Murphy's mind as something far more deliberate. Murphy recalled that Brynner had asked, "How would you like to go back to my apartment with my wife and I and party?" At the time, Murphy says he thought it was just an invitation to hang out. He declined. "Nah, I'm cool." But as he aged, he reflected on the moment and realized what Brynner might actually have meant. "Did he want me to go his wife?" Murphy said, laughing during the interview. He added, "And now I wish I would have went." The story would end better. The anecdote comes amid a larger look at Murphy's early years in show business, his time on Saturday Night Live, his rise to fame, and how he navigated the party-fueled 1980s Hollywood scene. In the documentary, Murphy points out that while many of his contemporaries embraced wild nights, he personally drew a line around substances. He says he never tried cocaine, didn't drink, and didn't smoke cigarettes. The Brynner story underscores for Murphy how surreal those early days were. Being invited into elite spaces, meeting icons, and being part of that moment in culture. He now frames the interaction lightheartedly, as a what-if moment that he finds amusing in retrospect. But it also serves as a reminder of how young he was and how much more he knew in hindsight than he did in the moment. While Brynner passed away in 1985, this new detail about Murphy's encounter adds a personal and candid angle to the comedian's narrative of ascension in Hollywood. Murphy uses the story to reflect not only on fame and opportunity, but on choices, timing, and how hindsight can turn what seemed mundane into something remarkable. As the documentary continues to unpack his life, this anecdote stands out as both funny and telling, a peek behind the glitz into the human story of a young performer navigating early success.